Happy morning to all. Happy morning. Okay. The last class we discussed about what are the classification and what are the characteristics of solids. Okay. And its types and everything we learned that one. But somebody of them not write your assignment. Okay. Kindly write the assignment. Okay. Today the very important question for the board exam question. The packing fraction or the packing efficiency of a simple cubic arrangement. It's a very important question. Simple cubic and also having body centered cubic and also face centered cubic. These are the three very important questions. So please all of you learn the simple cubic arrangement question. Okay. Please all of you take the note and we can discuss one by one. Okay. To learn about the packing efficiency in simple cubic arrangement. The packing in crystal. Let us consider the packing of fruits for display in food stall. The fruits are arranged in certain arrangement, that is a linear arrangement. We can say the two-dimensional close packing arrangement, three-dimensional close packing arrangement, like that. They are arranged in such a way that here also having the linear arrangement of crystals. Linear arrangement. First one is a linear arrangement. Linear arrangement. In a specific direction, there is only one possible to arrange the sphere in one direction. Each sphere, this is one sphere. Each sphere contact with two neighboring spheres. This is one of the sphere. It also contact with other sphere. This type of an arrangement is called what? Linear arrangement. Arranged in a straight line. Am I right? Linear arrangement. Okay. Here, the arrangement of each sphere contact with other sphere. One of the sphere contact with other sphere. Here, what is here means the two neighboring spheres on either side. Am I right? In this arrangement, each sphere in contact, during the contact, each sphere are contact with two neighboring sphere on either side. Okay, on not a single side, on either side. This arrangement we are called as linear arrangement. Okay, linear arrangement of sphere. Next about the two-dimensional close packing. Two-dimensional close packing. Here, it can be classified into two types. One is AA type. Another one is AB type. AB type. Okay. Here, the linear arrangement of sphere in one direction is repeating in two dimensions. Okay. What is about the AA type? It is also linear arrangement. For example, this is one of the arrangement, linear arrangement. Linear arrangement. Am I right? And again, it should be repeat in two dimensions. This is one dimensional, again two dimensional. Another arrangement. And again, this type of an arrangement we are called as AA types. Okay. A types. These are all A type. AAA type. What is about the AAA type? The linear arrangement of sphere in one direction. Okay, this is the linear arrangement of sphere in one direction, and also it is repeating in two-dimensional. Okay, again repeat. Okay, these are we are called as which type? AA type. AAA type. Okay, A. This is also A. This is also A type. What is about the AB type? Okay, AB type means this is also linear arrangement. Linear arrangement. Second one, again. Again, next one. This is called as a AB type. Okay, AB type. AB type. This is only for the understanding, okay? Just only for the understanding. Okay, our aim to learn about the packing efficiency in simple cubic arrangement. Okay, this is about the A. Okay, next is about B. This is about the B. AB type. Okay, here in the first row. About the linear arrangement, the second row sphere also arranged in such a way that to fit the depression of the first row. The first row is denoted as A and the second row is denoted as a B. Am I right? The first is denoted as A, the second is also denoted as B. The third row arrangement is similar to the first row. The third row arrangement is similar to the first row, that is A. The fourth row is arranged as similar to B. So we are called as what? This pattern we are called as AB type. Okay, anyhow, just for only the understanding, our question, what is our question means? To learn about the packing efficiency of a simple cubic arrangement. So one of the important question, how can you find out the packing efficiency in a simple cubic arrangement? Okay, anyhow, we draw the sphere, each sphere having some space, am I right? Some of the space, some sphere, that is first sphere to second sphere, because they are touching, they are contacting. So, first of all, you should be learn about the packing efficiency. The packing efficiency having some one of the formula. The packing efficiency, you should be learn the formula. Packing efficiency. There is some free space between the sphere of a single layer. Okay, there is some free space between sphere of a single layer and the sphere of the successive layer. They have some space. Am I right? Some space. Sphere of a single layer and also sphere of the successive layer. Okay, we are having some space. First layer, second layer, okay. Second layer I drawn with the blue color. Okay, here there is some space, okay, I mean free space between the sphere of the single layer and the sphere of the successive layer. Here, the percentage of total volume occupied by this constituent sphere gives the packing efficiency of the arrangement. Okay, first we shall learn about the packing efficiency of a single cubic arrangement. Okay, what is about the formula? The packing efficiency, packing fraction, otherwise called the efficiency. Packing fraction, otherwise called efficiency. Okay, this is equal to total volume occupied by sphere in a unit cell divided by volume of the unit cell into 100. This is the formula. Don't forget it. Okay, this is one of the important question. What is about the packing fraction or efficiency? Packing fraction or efficiency is equal to total volume occupied by sphere in a unit cell divided by volume of the unit cell into 100. Okay, let us consider one of the cube. We are considering one of the cube. This is one of the cube. One of the cube, okay, one of the cube, and about that, but the length is about A, okay, all A, okay, we should draw this one, the sphere, okay, A, okay. Anyhow, let us consider the cube with the edge and the A. Let us consider a cube with the edge and the A shown here. The volume of the cube is the edge and is equal to A, the volume of the cube, A into A, that is equal to A cube, okay. What is about that? The volume of the cube with the edge length, the volume of the cube with the edge length is equal to A into A, that is equal to A cube. Here, let us R is the radius of the sphere. R is the radius of the sphere. R is the radius of the sphere. In this figure, A is equal to 2R. A is equal to 2R. Okay, A is equal to 2R. R is equal to A by 2. Okay, A is equal to what? 2R, and R is equal to A by 2. Okay, here volume of the sphere with the radius R is equal to volume of the sphere with the radius R is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube r is equal to 4 by 3 pi. What is the value of r cube? What is the value of r? R is equal to, already we wrote that r is equal to what? A by 2. What is about the r? R is equal to a by 2. So a by 2 cube. So how will you write? That is equal to 4 by 3 pi a into a divided by 2 into 2. Am I right? So we can written as 4 by 3 pi a cube divided by 2 into 2 is 4. 4 into 2 is equal to 8. Okay? That is equal to, we'll be cancelling, so we get 2. So what's the answer? Pi a cube divided by 3 2s are 6. So our value is pi a cube divided by 6. This is what? This is what? Equation number 1. Equation number 1. In a simple cubic arrangement, don't forget that this is one of the important one word question. In a simple cubic arrangement, the number of pair belongs to a unit cell is equal to 1. Okay? In a simple cubic arrangement, previously I told you about that simple cubic. The simple cubic arrangement, the total number of pair belongs to a unit cell is equal to what? 1. So the formula can be written as the total volume occupied by the sphere in simple cubic unit cell is equal to, that is total volume occupied by a unit occupied by sphere in SC means simple cubic unit cell. I already told you 1. So simple cubic is 1. So 1 into pi a cube divided by 3 is a cube divided by 6. Okay. So this is about the equation 2. Next about, from the given formula, the packing efficiency. From this formula, the packing efficiency. Don't forget that. From the given formula, the packing efficiency, otherwise packing fraction or efficiency is equal to total volume occupied by the sphere in the unit cell divided by volume of the unit cell. Okay, that you should be right. Total volume. How much is the total volume? This formula, as per this formula, what is about the total volume? So we get packing fraction. Packing fraction is equal to, what's the value? Pi a cube. Pi a cube divided by 6. Okay. 6 divided by, I told you about that. What is the volume of the unit cell? Volume of the unit cell. Previously I told A into A. What is that one? A cube into, as per the formula, 100. Okay, so we can be cancelling. So what is the answer? Is equal to, what's the value? 100 into pi is equal to pi 100 divided by 6. Okay, when you are dividing 100 by 6, so what's the answer? Is equal to 52.38%. Okay, this is what? This for the available volume space by the sphere in a simple cubic packing. Okay, making inefficient to use the available space and hence minimizing the attractive force. Okay, that is, what is the percentage? Don't forget that percentage of simple cubic is equal to 52.38. When you are dividing 100 divided by 6, so what is the answer? 52.3. Okay. This is the packing efficiency in a simple cubic arrangement. Packing efficiency in a simple cubic arrangement. Can you learn? Can you learn? Okay. Next about. Already I told you about that. About the number of atoms in the simple cubic cell. Number of atoms in a simple cubic cell. Number of atoms in a simple, otherwise called cubic unit cell. Number of atom in a cubic unit cell. One is primitive or simple cubic cell. Okay, primitive or simple cubic cell. For the simple cubic cell, this is a simple cubic. Each atom is occupied on the corner. Okay, corner. Okay, this is the simple cubic. Am I right? Here the simple cubic unit cell, each corner occupied by what? An identical atoms or ions or molecules. We are having ions or atoms or molecules. Each corner. Okay, for what? Simple cubic, simple SC, simple cubic. Here, in each corner is occupied by identical atoms or ions or molecules. Here, what is the coordination number of each atom? The coordination number of each atom is what? 6. Here, each atom in the corner of the cubic unit cell is shared by 8 neighboring unit cell. Therefore, the atom per unit cell is equal to NC divided by 8. What is about the NC? NC means number of corners. Okay, the number of corner. Here, number of corner how much? Number of carbon and number of corner how much? Here 8. So we can written as is equal to 8 divided by 8. So what's the answer? 1 is the answer. So the number of atoms in the simple cubic unit cell is equal to 1. Don't forget this is also one way question. Okay. Here, what is about that? The simple cubic. The simple cubic. In a simple cubic unit cell, each corner is occupied by an identical atoms or ions or molecules. Okay. The coordination number of each atom is 6. Each atom in the corner of the unit cell is shared by 8 neighboring atoms. Okay, 8 neighboring atoms are 8 neighboring unit cell. Therefore, an atom present in the therefore an unit cell is equal to NC divided by 8. NC is the number of atoms at the corner. So number of atoms in the SC unit cell is equal to NC divided by 8. NC is 8 by 8. Okay, because here are 8 corner is there. So 8 by 8 is equal to 1. For counting the number of corner. Okay, imagine this is one of the cube. Okay, this is one of the cube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that we can be find the number of corner. Just for the body centered cubic. How can you find out the body centered cubic? In body centered cubic, here each corner is occupied by atom. Okay, for example, this is a body centered. This is the body-centered cubic. Okay. Each corner having atoms. Okay. And the center of the center having one. That is about what? Body center. Okay? Clear? In the body centered cubic unit cell, each corner is occupied by identical one atom, and also in the body having one. Okay, anyhow, in each atom is surrounded by 8 nearest neighboring, and also the coordinate number is 8. What is the coordinate number? Coordinate number is equal to 8. About the simple cubic, don't forget that the coordinate number of each atom is 8. Here, each atom is surrounded by 8 nearest neighboring atoms, and the coordinate number is 8 for the body-centered cubic BCC arrangement. Clear? Don't forget that each atom is surrounded by 8 nearest neighbors, and the coordinate number is 8. An atom present in the body center belongs to only a particular unit cell that is unshared by one other unit cell. The number of BCC unit cell is equal to, don't forget the formula. What is the formula? Means NC divided by 8. NC divided by 8 plus NB divided by 1. Okay. Here, what is about the NC? What is about the NC? NC means number of corners. Don't forget, NC means number of corners. Number of corner is 8 by 8 plus number of body. Number of body how much? 1. 1 by 1. So what's the answer? 8 by 8 is equal to 1. 1 plus 1 by 1 is equal to 2. Okay. So the body-centered cubic, the BCC arrangement, the number of atoms in BCC unit cell is equal to 2. Don't forget that. The number of atoms in a BCC unit is equal to 2. What is about the simple cubic? The number of atom in SC unit cell, that is simple cubic unit cell, is equal to 1. Okay. Simple cubic, the number of atom. Simple cubic, the number of atom unit cell is equal to 1. Number of atoms in BCC, body-centered cubic unit cell, is equal to 2. Don't forget that. Next about the face-centered. Listen. This is imagine this is one of the cube. Am I right? Here how much face? Can you say how much face? 6 face. Which are the face? Face 1, face 2, face 3, face 4, face 5, and back side face 6. Am I right? Here having 6 face. Okay. Shall we draw this one? Face-centered cubic. Okay, here having 8 corners, and I told you that this cube has how much face? 6 face. Face 1, okay, face 2, face 3, face 4, face 5, and the back side, okay, back side face 6. Okay, here the face-centered cubic FCC. The face-centered cubic unit cell, the identical atoms lies at each corner. Okay, each corner, and also the center of each face. Center of each face. The atom in the face center being shared by 2 unit cell. Okay, Listen all of you. This is one of the face-centered cubic unit cell, and this is another one. Shared by two unit cell. Am I right? The atoms in the FCC centered in being shared by two unit cell. Each atom in the face centered makes, that is, okay, 1 by 2. Don't forget that 1 by 2, the contribution to the unit cell. So what is our expected formula? Here, what is the expected formula? The number of atoms in the FCC unit cell is equal to NC divided by 8 plus NF divided by 2. Okay, don't forget that the 2 refers to 2 unit cell. Okay, for 2 units cell having only one phase. Okay, so that is NF divided by 2. Don't forget that the formula. What is about the simple cubic formula? NC divided by 8. Am I right? NC divided by 8. Don't forget simple cubic formula. NC divided by 8. What is about the body centered cubic cell formula? The number of atoms in BCC unit. NC divided by 8 plus NB divided by 1. Okay, NB divided by 1. And what about the face centered here? Means the formula NC divided by 8 plus NF divided by 2. So, can you say what is the value? Is equal to NC divided by 8. Number of corners how much? Number of corners is equal to 8 by 8 plus NF. Number of face how much? Number of face is 6 by 2. Okay, so can you say what's the answer? You are cancelling. So what's the answer? Here is equal to 1 plus 3. We get 3 answers. Okay, is equal to 4. So we get 4 is the answer. Don't forget that the number of atoms in the FCC unit cell is equal to 4. Okay. The next one. The calculation involving the unit cell dimension. Calculation involving unit cell dimension and the calculation of here also density. The two calculations are having. Calculation involving unit cell dimension. Calculation involving cell unit dimension. Here, all of you know that one as per the Bragg equation, the well-known Bragg equation. What is about the Bragg equation means the interplanar distance d. Okay, the interplanar distance d between two successive plane of the atom can be calculated using the following. One of the expression is called n lambda is equal to 2d sin theta. This is the formula. Otherwise called 2d sin theta is equal to n lambda. Okay, determination of as per the X-ray diffraction analysis is a very powerful tool for the determination of crystal structure by using the Bragg equation. What is the Bragg equation? The interplanar distance between the two successive planes of atoms can be calculating one of the formula called the Bragg equation. What is the formula means? N lambda is equal to 2d sin theta. Otherwise 2d sin theta is equal to n lambda. Where what is about the lambda? Lambda is the wavelength. Wavelength. Don't forget that. Lambda wavelength. Wavelength of X-ray. Okay? Wavelength of X-ray. What is about the theta? Theta is called as the angle of reflection. Angle of diffraction. Okay, theta. Okay, theta. Theta is the angle of diffraction, and n is the order. What is about the n? n is the order of diffraction. Okay, and by knowing, the important point, by knowing the value of theta and lambda and n, we can calculate the value of d. By knowing, which are the values we are knowing? By knowing the theta value, lambda value and also n value. By knowing the lambda value, theta value and also the n value, we can calculate what? We can calculate d. Okay. So anyhow, we have the formula for d. D is equal to L lambda divided by 2 sin theta. What is the formula? D is equal to L lambda divided by 2 sin theta. Using this value, the edge length of the unit cell can be calculated. By using this value, the edge length of the unit cell can be calculated. Okay. Next about the calculation of density. Calculation of density. The calculation of density. Using the edge length of unit cell, we can calculate the density. Density means rho. Okay, we are saying that rho of the crystal. Density of the unit cell rho is equal to mass of the unit cell divided by mass of the unit cell, mass of the unit cell divided by volume of the unit cell. Volume of the unit cell. Density of the unit cell rho is equal to mass of the unit cell divided by volume of the unit cell. What is the mass of the unit cell? The mass of the unit cell is equal to total number of atoms belongs to that unit cell. That we are denote the symbol is n, small n, into mass of one atom. Okay. What is about the mass of the unit cell? Mass of the unit cell total number of atoms belongs to that unit cell divided by into mass of one atom. Mass of one atom. What is about the mass of the unit cell? The mass of the unit cell is equal to total number of atoms belongs to that unit cell into mass of one atom. Mass of one atom is equal to, what is about the mass of one atom? Mass of one atom is equal to molar mass divided by Avogadro number. This is denoted by the symbol Na. Na means what? Avogadro number. This is about molar mass means capital M. Okay. And okay. Here mass can be taken as small m. So what is the formula? Small m is equal to m divided by Na. Okay. And also this also can be written as small n. Okay. Small n. So here the equation we can be given as the equation is 1, equation is 2. Okay, equation is 1 and equation is 2. Okay. Mass of the unit cell, 1, this is equation 2, this is equation 3. Equation 1, equation 2 and equation 3. Here, substitute this 3 in equation 3 in equation 2. Substitute equation 3 in equation 2. 3 in equation 2, okay? 3 in equation 2. Here, what's the value? The mass of the unit cell n into m divided by Na, okay? N into m divided by Na. And also the volume of the unit cell A is volume of the unit cell. Already we learned that volume of the unit cell we learned that one A into A. What is that one? A cube. Okay. So what's the value? A cube. So here this is the, you can be written as this is the equation number 5. This is equation number 4 and this is about the equation number 5. Okay, equation number 4 and equation 5. So we can be written as density of the unit cell rho can be written as density of the unit cell rho can be written as rho is equal to here n into m, okay, n into m divided by na into a cube, okay, this is the equation number 6. This is what? Density calculation. This equation 6 contain 4 variables. What are the 4 variables here? Here have we rho one variable, number n is another one variable, and capital M is another variable, and also having A is another variable. If any 3 variables are known, we can calculate the 4th one. Am I right? Here having how much variables there? 4 variables. One is rho, and another one is a n, and another one is the capital M, and another one also having a cube and a. It can be said as a. If any 3 variables we know means we can calculate the other one. Okay, we can calculate the 4th one. Okay, this is about that what? Calculation of density. Okay, anyhow, today our assignment is about that. Don't forget that the packing efficiency of the simple cubic arrangement. Okay, this is our important question. Don't forget that is a very important question. The packing efficiency in simple cubic arrangement. Packing fraction in the simple cube arrangement. Okay. Thank you all of you. Thank you. So have a nice day.